Are you familiar with the term breadcrumbing? I've been seeing a lot of women on my For You page on TikTok break this down like it's some archangel demonic trait that men do on them in relationships. This has nothing to do with dating, but it has everything to do with how Treyarch is playing me. Well, us, but I feel personally attacked because I love Treyarch. Out of all, I could push to the side, and if Treyarch just took over COD, I'd be happy. But they're breadcrumbing me right now. They're doing it to us, the community, the people that pay the bills. If I had to break down what breadcrumbing is, it's essentially someone who's very cold and reserved. You know, they don't really answer to you or anybody else, and they just give you a compliment every once in a while, validate you just a little bit, but just enough to where you come seeking more. That's the whole thesis of this video. How does Call of Duty keep us hooked? And I just watched a Blame Truth video before this, so I'm a little bit more animated because, wow, that man that was my first video I ever watched of him, just yelling at the top of his lungs. The passion is there. I see the vision. But we have to understand, as Call of Duty players, as Call of Duty enjoyers or haters, love and hate are very close. You know, indifference is a true form of hate because we don't care. If you hate a game, but you comment, view, and play it, you're still in the player base. You're still opening your wallets. And this isn't directed at the people who hate Call of Duty. I'm just trying to point out how they have us in disarray. Discussions and debates are all perfectly fine. They're gonna happen with or without my blessing. But when it comes to trying to discuss how to fix the game or what's wrong with it, we have to understand, hate blinds. We could become very blinded, develop a lot of blind spots when talking about this game in particular. What do you mean MW 2019 had better maps than this? These maps aren't great, but I feel like we're overreacting, and it happens every year, and I'm starting to get tired of it. I am starting to lose patience. My blanket is falling. I'm recording with a blanket over, so if the audio sounds weird right now, just know it's because of the blanket. Okay, we're back. Piccadilly. I'm playing Heirloom, Hideout, Extraction even, over Piccadilly 9 times out of 24 days. The other 15 days I'm taking a break because I don't like these maps either. I don't like revisionist history, especially when we say I'd rather be playing Vanguard than you and the other 300 people that still have that game because they're in a third world country. No shade to third world countries. I love all countries and all people. I love all people. But I don't know the release dates and the release schedules for CODs in those countries. That's why I said it. No shade. But you can go play with them. There is a little player base. There's like 500 people that probably share your same ideology. They think these new CODs, they think this new COD right here is utter dog shit. Are they giving us a map from 2016 or no. Are they giving us a 14-year-old map and a 24/7 playlist in 2024? Yes, they are. They are doing that. And Nuketown has been a saving grace. I don't know what it is, but Treyarch can't seem to make a good game to save their life. So instead, and they know this probably, I don't know, maybe they read the comments that we keep leaving and they can kind of sense, hey, they're not really happy with us. So let's give them double XP tokens back from last year and the year before. I logged in and saw I had 30 XP tokens for a game I played probably for a month. I was ecstatic. Double XP weekend is what I look forward to really camo grind and all kinds of grind. And guess what they did? They took it away from us. Right before I could enjoy it, before I could pop a few tokens, they take it away? Where did it go? I don't know. I go into the menu and what do I see? I go into the menu and I see I got 2 tokens. What do you mean I got 2? I just had 39 yesterday. That's a prime example of how they breadcrumb us. They give us a little daylight and they snatch it away, man. I think why Call of Duty is so successful is not because of the game's great. It's because they utilize manipulation on us. We get thrown into a cluster. We're seen as open wallets. Since we were little Daquans, Jose's, and Timmy's, we used to use mama's credit card to buy all the map packs, to buy every single gun. Why? Because we had nothing to lose. What, we get our ass whooped on a Tuesday? Guess what? Tomorrow she'll forget about it and we're back playing Nuketown 2025. We're back playing Terminal. It's worth it. But is it worth it now? If I had to rely on my mom's payment or her own finances to buy this game, I'm not risking getting the ass beaten, and I'm 21. Actually, it's not true. I am enjoying the game. It's just it's not the same level of fun, and it's predicated on the maps. I was hoping season 1 was gonna save us. I played them a little bit. At first I thought it was mid. I was like, okay, it's fine. I like hideout, heirloom's fine. Then I come to realize that this is it for the however long, for the next couple, like next 2 months, this is it. And it started to hit me. Now I don't like being just a cynic or overly critical about a game, because I'm still gonna play it regardless, right? So it's kind of counterintuitive for me to be like, this game sucks ass, but I'm the #1 player in my city. It doesn't make much sense. I don't like the irony of that. So when I say this, just know I'm still gonna be playing the game, still gonna be yapping about it. I do enjoy it. It's just, I think what frustrates me the most is the amount of potential this game has. This game's engine, I will debate people on this, that's fine, I'll stand on this. The engine is so crisp. Some of the best movement we've had in very long. I understand why people like MW 2019 movement. I would say this clears it if they gave us B hopping, but that's just me. Obviously, then you got BO3 jetpacks, advanced warfare for the nerds. It's up for debate. I think recent years is a good blanket statement. Don't forget, guys, we survived a year of MW2, and that's 2020. Damn, I forgot the year. That's how bad it was. 2023? No, 2024. Wait, 2022. My bad. We survived that. The only movement in that game was jumping around corners. Holy shit, how did we survive that? Wow. So, I mean, when the bar is set that low from all these different studios, of course I'm gonna look at Treyarch like, save us. This is better than not only nothing, it's better than the last CODs we've had in recent years. All while the maps suck ass. The maps are extremely just, they're not memorable. I don't like saying they're ass because I'm more of an adaptable player. You put me on a map where I can't flank, such as an heirloom or heirloom, however the fuck, my thought process isn't, I can't flank, so now I'm pissed off, I'm gonna go dox the developers. Fuck you, Treyarch. I'm gonna think, okay, when I play this map, let me pull out an LMG. Let me just spray down the middle. Let me turn my brain off. Does it play like that completely? No, but I mean, I just adapt to the different playstyles. I think most people should do that. You should be like me when it comes to that. There's nothing wrong with adapting your playstyle. Sure, the maps could be better. If they're voted in, you have so much autonomy. You have so much control over whether or not you play the game or not. 1, you can back out of the lobby. 2, or actually no, number 1, you can vote. You know, like the electoral college doesn't exist in this. It's popular vote. If you get outnumbered, guess what? Leave the lobby. You can leave the lobby, and then if all else fails, you get really mad, punch your monitor, and now your mom is like hunting you down because you wasted $200 of your Christmas money, then uninstall. There's so many things we could do to prevent our hair loss prematurely. You know, I always feel the need to say that to Call of Duty players because there is a little sliver of accountability we could take. If the game really is as bad as you say, then I don't know, maybe stop playing it. You know, stop talking about it, stop researching it. Like, I want other people who hate this game as much as I do. Okay, let's leave the pessimism aside. Let's talk about some of the good things that are happening right now. Because yes, as I said before, Treyarch, they're giving us little slivers of hope, and then what are they doing? They're rug pulling us. I feel like I'm in one long continuous crypto scam with this game. We about to 10x, we're about to go to the moon, and then they rug pull us last second after they invited some celebrities to publicly endorse a game, and then now I lost all my profit. That's what it feels like. This amount of emotional torture is I don't wish it on anybody. But guess what? That's exactly how they keep you. See how I circled back? I knew I'd circle back to the main point. These tangents, man. My goodness. Did I mention I'm under a blanket right now? It's like 95 degrees. I'm just trying to record without echo. I'm doing a lot. So if you've never been in a dating relationship, you never had a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a they friend, hey, I don't judge. I do judge a little bit, but on YouTube, I don't judge. Trust. If you've ever had any type of encounter with whatever partner you've had in the recent years, you know that manipulation exists and it's very powerful, especially when you pull on each other's heartstrings. And I think we need to illuminate how Treyarch is doing this to us. Like they're an abusive ex. I feel abused. maybe not by, I feel abused by Activision, really. Treyarch, like I said, we're still in the honeymoon phase. I like the movement, you know, but you kind of like left the toilet seat down or something. Like something little is pissing me off about the game, you know, so we're not in complete bliss, but it's still the honeymoon phase. I'm still high on the game, but by golly, we are having a good time, and the most glaring thing that's gonna come up and continue to come up until something changes is these maps. They give us cosmetics, they give us new guns, the Sog and the Krieg return. What else did they give us? They gave us Season 1, they gave us Warzone. I haven't even talked about Warzone, mostly because I haven't played it yet. They gave us a whole bunch of new content, and we forgot for maybe 24 hours that, hey, these maps are not great. They left a large size breadcrumb, you know, and we're still fiending for more. A new season came out and we're not fulfilled or filled. That's the same thing, but we're not full. We're still hungry. What are we hungry for? New maps. The cosmetics are fine. At first, when I got shot by a random, I'm not gonna lie, when I first got shot by Alien versus Predator, I damn near lost my shit. It's way too early in the game for us to have like these characters from movies. I'm like, is that Alien? And then I get shotgun blasted and then turned into green mist. It was a lot. It was a lot. I'm trying to figure out what route to take on extraction or hideout. I'm trying to navigate this new map, and I'm dying to laser beams. I thought we were in the 90s. Shouldn't I be seeing flat top afros and gold chains around people's necks? Shouldn't people be having suits like they're going to Wall Street? But no, I'm dying to a movie that actually came out in the night. Maybe I'm too critical, because that movie actually did come in. It doesn't matter. They give us the cosmetics, they give us the skins, they give us the movement. They're responsive. They gave us double XP tokens back from the last like 2-3 years. Everything seemed to be going good, but I don't know. I still think this game, I stand on what I said in my last whatever video. Maybe it wasn't my last one, but the one before that, where this game has potential to be a really good game. Like, we'll regard it highly. Not now, of course, because there's always going to be people, one, who either monetize hating on the game, or two, just can't appreciate the good moments while they're in it. And it's a cycle. It's a whole thing. I'll break it down soon. It needs to be studied, because the psychology of a Call of Duty player, oh my goodness, it runs incredibly deep. It needs to be examined through autopsy or current times while everyone's still alive and breathing. We need to figure out and diagnose this problem. What do you mean you don't like the game? It just came out. I don't like the maps. You could say that, but you're gonna say you don't like the whole entire game? There's nothing good about this game? You're just lying to myself and others. So if we're being real, what's another instance that Treyarch has breadcrumbed us? You know, they hit us with empty promises no, they didn't really promise good maps. I think they weave accountability slightly right there, because they never said these maps were gonna be good. They said, hey, hideout, extraction, heirloom. On top of the other maps, we got Newtown in here. We know that one's good. It looks good. It looks like a revamped BO1 with vibrant colors. I'm all for it. But they never once promised us anything. So maybe they're exempt of accountability. Maybe we should stop viewing Treyarch. This is for me personally, because I'm always glazing them and shit. Maybe we should start viewing them as Celtic Shack or Cav Shack. Actually, I don't think that's true. Maybe like, if I were to be honest, I would say we should start treating them like LA LeBron. He's still LeBron, averaging a triple-double at 40. But he's not Miami Heat Bron. He's not 2018 Bron. You know, the good days or the great days are behind us, but we're still in the good days. We can still enjoy the performances. I think I mean, look, man, if the maps were superb, if they were superfluous, if they were magnificent, this game would be still probably treated with mixed emotions, because like I said, most people just don't want to admit greatness. They'll hate on you until they get a Vanguard 2, and they're like, holy shit, Black Ops 6 was great. I wish we could go back. Yeah, I just think that's very ironic. What do you mean you wish we can go back? You were here for a whole year, and you decided to hate on it. But, you know, as much as I want to defend Treyarch and even this game, they have some claim to their hate. You know, extraction is good if you have an AR. It's bad if you use anything else, or a sniper too. You know, if you sit top tower, you're just trying to relive Fortnite nostalgia and Tilted Towers. Like, there's no reason why you should be up there the whole game. You're not gonna get a streak. Streaks aren't that good anymore. It's not like an AC-130 type situation. You're just gonna get a UAV. You're gonna fall out. The top is gonna look comical. but no one's gonna care. Then you have the rest of the map. It looks colorful. I'm glad it's like next to the ocean and like it seems cool. It's just the layouts, man. They really don't care about 3-lane maps anymore. They don't care about, what do they care about? We're not logical when we look at these games anymore. There's so much nostalgia tied to us, so many emotions, so much memories and attachments that we have to this franchise that they can get away with a lot. You know what happens when another game tries to branch out, innovate, or do something different that the community may not like? You want to know what game and franchise does that? I'm not gonna say which one. Battlefield. Oh, is Battlefield not enough for you? How about Halo? I mean, they're both in the same boat. And that's what I mean by indifference is the actual opposite of love. It's not hate. Because with indifference, you just don't play the game anymore. With hate, you still peep the comments, you still play it, you just have a bad time.
Meep, meep.